Hello, ladies and gentlemen, I'm the Innkeeper. Today we play some Prison I Take MEGAMAX. Also, I don't think I said who I was clearly, the Innkeeper. I think I said the Innkeeper there. I'm not really too sure. I imagine I didn't. We'll ignore that for now. God, this is a fantastic intro. What did we do last session? We... Other than expanding the realms of impossibility right here by adding pretty much more Earth to our tiny little prison planet right here. We also, I believe, added more to our workshop right here. And also we sort of tinkered a little bit with our death row prison cells, I believe. We'll get round to that in a second. And I'm not too sure I finished a little bit of this. We also were accepting loads of prisoners, which is something we're going to have to go ahead and deal with soon enough. What we're going to be doing in today's session is hopefully expanding into the further regions of the map in order to expand to 500 plus cells for our prison. I think that's going to be pretty fantastic. I'm not really too sure if I'm going to take up the entire width right here, but I feel like I kind of need to. I think they should be separated by the, well, from these walls though. I'm not really too sure, but I just like the idea of that. So it's going to be something that we actually do, but it will look like it's attached anyway because of the way the walls work and the fences. It would just sort of be doubled across. That is pretty fantastic though. We'll have them connected by these two layers right here. Same with the other side. Yep, that actually works perfectly. That way, they can get to the canteen and the yard areas. Now, speaking of getting to the canteen and yard areas, as you can see, the yard is... Not the yard, the canteen is pretty full right now. And we're not necessarily meeting the quota when it comes to food. We're getting there, but it's not fantastic. We're running a little bit slow by the looks of things because food... creating... Why is this light flickering? That's a bit weird. Well, the food making time, let's say, is pretty slow. Which is unfortunate. Also, let's just double check the laundry settings and also all of these settings. These look to be fine to me. What we'll also go ahead and do is look at the laundry. Room quality. Interesting. So what does that mean? Room size, at least 6 squares. Grade 1. Okay, so they've all got average room. What about the bigger rooms? Oh, here we go. The bigger rooms have actually got an increased quality because they are 9 squares. Item. Office desk, shower head, TV and a radio. Bookshelf is there and a chair. So we're going to have higher grade cells now for some reason. Actually shows you what increases the grade, as it were. So this is the maximum grade, I think. I'm not too sure. And this is the... Why would it be that way around? Or is this... oh, this is how much of the criteria you fit, and this is how much there is left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it is. Okay. Yeah. No, that's not at all. Occupant entitled to grade 2. So they're entitled to grade 2, probably because of good behavior or something like that. I imagine this is how this is going to work. So what we'd have to do is, like, we won't do anything here, but because this guy is pretty great, we'll give them grade 2. I think that's how it works. Occupant entitled to grade 10. Well, the person requires a lot of stuff. That is not big enough for grade 10, I'm not going to lie. We'll look at that later. I've not really looked at the updates. I never do. I never do. There you go. That's just that. That's pretty fantastic. I lost my train of thought there, I'm not going to lie. Check the laundry just to make sure it's actually connected to everything. Seems like it is connected to everything. That's pretty fantastic. It's not connected to this. And since now, this has got a proper occupant, I believe. Where is he? There he is. We have our ex-prison guard right here. Someone else died because we didn't actually check on them quick enough. We go to our logistics. No, it's yeah. Intelligence, what I was trying to say. Go to our intelligence. We have 4... Oh, no, we have 2 more potentials. Let's check out the potential CIs. I think it's around here. So, recent misconduct, attacked a prisoner, attacked staff, serious injury, found weapons and found drugs. He's nearly served his time. Failed, behavioral therapies. Failed twice on behavioral therapy. He succeeded on the workshop stuff, but all of the other things that involve his behavior, he has failed with. So I don't think he's going to be worth the effort. Now, as for you, sir, what have you got? Just found weapons? Okay. That's not too bad. You've got quite a lot of time left, so I'm going to go in and recruit you, good sir. We need to get most of this information out of our guys right here. Now, let's just double check around the prison just to see if there's anyone here that requires us to move them to the safer parts of the prison. We got an instigator right there. We want to keep our eye out for him. Instigators are usually quite... Ooh, strong, stoical, and fearless. I don't like that, but our maximum cells are actually getting a little bit filled up in there, I believe. Let's just double check that fact. Might not be the case. It looks like there's... Yeah, there's quite a few in there already, so I kind of want to be a little bit more sparing with the people that can actually go in there. Expert fighter. Merv! What are you doing? Merv's making, like, bell noises. Hold on a second. Let me just... Let me just get him out of it. There we are. You want to just come in? There we are. You want to just close your cage? Right, anyway, I apologise about that. We're looking through the minds of our prisoners right now to make sure that they are saying who they... Oh, we got a question mark guy right there. Keep our eye open. It doesn't look like anyone here is really worth sending to the protective custody. Anyone that used to be an ex-cop, or an ex-prison guard, or a... What's one of the... snitch. You know, these are the kind of people that we've got to put into protective custody, otherwise they'll just die. Now, snitch is a lot harder to see because it's one of the S's, so, you know, you get it mixed up with strong or stoical. At least I will, because I'm not necessarily looking thoroughly. You got tough guy right there, fearless, stoical, all strong, stoical, and fearless. Okay. It's not really much point looking through these newest, older cells, I suppose, but, well, I say that because they're most probably more, well, they're most probably all occupied, is what I was trying to say. It looks like, though, there isn't anyone that belongs into protective custody. Sorry about that, my voice completely changed. That was very strange. Merv is right here now, so we're going to have to keep our eye open. We keep keeping our eye open, apparently. Anyway, we'll just go back to whatever the hell we were doing. Now, apparently, the... Ooh, okay, apparently... Ah, parrot! Right. So, apparently, the cells in the... I've got it. Come on, I've got it. I remember. The... Come on, what is it? Death row. There we go, death row. I got there in the end, apparently. Apparently, the prison cells in death row require a shower. I did forget about that. What we'll go ahead and do is we will demolish... a very, very tiny part of the cell. And we'll just go ahead and make that part sort of shower. And that'll be how it works. We'll do the same with the other side since I only feel like we really need 2 of these cells. I'm not really too sure how it works. I imagine they go on like, they stay in there for a month. If that is the case, we can just make like an extra cell block on either side for death row inmates. That is fine. Then we'll have to make a new shower room instead of having individual shower rooms. However, what we'll go ahead and do is have individual shower rooms. If we just go ahead and demolish the walls right here. Let's see, we'll demolish it to about... Actually, we only really need to demolish this because we put the shower head here. Merv, what are you doing? What's that? Okay, he's battling something apparently. Go ahead and do this. Actually, I'll get it because he's about to throw up the floor again. There we are. I need a drink already. Merv, what are you doing? There we are. So we'll demolish these 2 walls, and we'll go ahead and build extra walls behind it. In fact, I should probably go ahead and do that right now, since I think they can get in and out of this area easily. Actually, they can't. Okay, that's kind of annoying. We'll get something sorted out. So we'll just open these cells. The guard's already there to open them, so that's pretty good. You're stuck by the looks of it. There we are. We got them out. That is fine. We'll destroy this one. Destroy that. Open that up. Merv's now calling for his people. That's pretty fantastic. We'll go in and get some more walls. There we go. Here we are. Right. We'll go ahead and get some white tiles installed right there. And we also need to go ahead and get the water set up. Thankfully, we've already done that. We were prepared. Actually, we already did it because of the toilets, but that's fine. We'll ignore that for now. For some reason, the area across there is... It was red or something? Okay, it was red. Probably because of the... It was red in the utilities menu for some reason. I'm not too sure why. Tell you what, we'll get rid of them and do it again. Because something's not right. We'll also go ahead and get the shower heads installed. Ah, parrot! No! You're trying to eat me. Need to make sure to actually read. We know what. I can't... Why are they having so much trouble building that one? I don't understand. I mean, I guess this isn't a cell block anymore for some reason. Ah, here we go. Here they come. They can do it now. What do you want, Merv? Oh. It looks like they both got out as well, which is good to see. Why is this enclosed surrounded by walls? It is enclosed surrounded by walls. That's weird. That is really weird, in fact. Let's just go ahead and continue onwards with whatever the hell we were doing. And hopefully the cell block will just fix itself. I mean, the cell can have its own shower, so I think we can just go ahead and install this cell block with its own shower. If we go to rooms and just make it part of the cell, then I think that works. Enclosed, surrounded by walls and doors. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, we're back now. For some reason, water is escaping from... Oh, the drain's broken. Okay, well, the drain's now being repaired. Apparently there's 2 prisoners over here for some reason. I'm not really too sure why. They're injured, though, which is fine by me. There was also a little bit of a scuffle on this side as well. What the hell happened? Let's just double check the needs. I was just looking at it. So bladder is high for some reason. Bowels are high for some reason. They've not gone to deal with it. I'm not too sure why. I guess it's still meal time. Exercise is low. Family is... Well, exercise is high. Family is high. Recreation is high. Clothing is a bit of an issue again. Spirituality is all of a sudden shot up. Interesting. Have I changed the system accidentally? No, it's still feeding time. It is going down. And they're eating quite a lot. Not enough, but decent amount, I would say. Probably just need a few more chefs. That might help out just a little bit. We've got so many chefs right now that I don't think that's actually the case. But oh well. We will take extra chefs just to increase the time, even if it is by a significant amount. For some reason, the frame rate is tanked. This game still has a few... what the hell? Stability issues. I'm not too sure why the frame rate just randomly goes away. I guess it's because of all the AIs. They're individuals. And they're all doing their own thing. They're all living their own life. There's something going on there. I'm not really too sure exactly. But we'll get to know it later on. So it's exercise time. Hopefully their needs don't go up ridiculously. How's their sleep? The sleep is fine. The hygiene is a little bit awkward. I'm not too sure why that is. I guess because they did have a fight over here, which caused a few problems. Looks like the water is stabilizing again. Anything bad happening on this side? Doesn't look like it. Let's just zoom all the way back down again. Very, very nice. They're looking good. Sorry about that. Some of them are still walking around naked. What's going on there? That's definitely a hygiene problem. They need to get new clothes. Like, there's got one guy right here that's like, oh, dude, you forgot your clothes. Dude, you forgot them. Alright, they're all going for a shower and that lot. But they decided that it's a good idea to just get naked, like, in the middle of the prison. Yeah, okay, I understand that. That's fine. Recreation family is going down. Apparently that is pretty fantastic. How are the cells over here now? Yep, they are good. If we go ahead and just add a shower to each of them, then that should be pretty fantastic. Let's see. I'm in objects. Why am I having trouble finding shower? There we go. Beautiful. So I don't think, judging by the new system that they found, that we have to even bother adding a... Yes, shower head. There you go. So we don't need a shower room, or we don't need to designate the shower as a shower room. It looks like we just got the shower head installed into the cell. So that is fine. That actually works out for us. I wonder if there are any death row inmates. Instant report, however. 5 in solitary, 2 are waiting. 1 requires medical attention, and 2 are in lockdown. Let's see the prisoner intake. 1 death row inmate, ladies and gentlemen. Oh no, okay, wait, hold on a second. Let me just close this. All death row inmates. We will accept them. Okay, this is how the death row system's going to work out, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to get them in the death row cells. Let's just make sure this is actually part of death row. It is. That is pretty fantastic. I'm not sure if we need anything else, because I'm really... I don't know if death row inmates are meant to just be treated the same way as normal inmates. We're about to find out by the looks of things. I'm not too sure. It looks like they just stay in their cells, like, forever. So that's fine, really. If anything, we want to make sure these cells are top-notch, high-grade cells. So if we just find out, these are grade 5 right now, both of them are, so that's not too bad. They need a radio, which apparently is a new thing, a bookshelf, a chair, an office desk, and a window. Someone did say their window would be a good idea. Increase that freedom marker right there. So go ahead and add another window. Well, add a window on either side here. Not really going to work out for us when this turns into sort of like an inside area. If we do add a few more areas, we'll find out later on. We'll get a bookshelf at the end of each bed. There we go. Got there in the end. Fantastic. We're getting a desk as well. What the hell? Why would we give them a computer and stuff? You know what? I don't mind. Give them the highest grade stuff. Give them a nice little chair as well. Since it is the end of their days. You know, they want to browse the web before anything really goes down. Oh, there's a radio. Here we go. And the radio can... The TV's in a bit of an awkward spot, but that's fine. We can have the radio right next to the toilet. Same with this side. They're not in... Actually, we can't because the window's in the way. So that's fine. We'll just have it right there. It's a very nice cell. I quite like it. There's no real... I mean, no one can actually see you poop or do the shower unless the guard sort of looks at you from that angle. And also, these cameras are going to be looking at you, and they can see through walls. So really, this is like a one-way thing, because there's a nice bit of glass on the other side that sees into the cell. So if you're doing anything naughty in there, you know, I'd watch out, because guards are watching. Guards be watching. There we are. So he's going to be here in 17 hours, in-game hours, and for some reason, we are getting everything individually. And also, they changed the texture of the trucks, which is pretty cool looking. Have we made any, like, real money today? It looks like we made a little bit of money. There's quite a lot of wood lying around. I got a lot of logs up here as well. That's not really too bad for us. Don't worry, I'm going to get around to starting this in a minute. I'm just making sure that everything else in the prison is actually working out to expectation. It looks like it, so I guess we just go ahead and start sort of going nuts. Actually, before we start going nuts, let's make another double check, just in case anyone here has been found out of being a particular class, let's say, that isn't necessarily welcome within the prison. Snitches, like I said, hardest for me to find. That might have been what the fight was about, I'm not too sure. No one seems to be dead over here, and it's usually 100% casualty kind of rate. So, we gotta keep our eye... I've said that about 17 times. Also, I sound a bit slow today, I just realized this. I keep sort of slowing down, then I get myself back up again, then slow down a little bit more. I'm not too sure where that's coming from, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just saying. I'm like forcing myself right now to sort of speak in this high-mannered tone. It's pretty fantastic. Everyone is strong in this prison. Or Stokel. You know, that's fine. I mean, I'm not really judging anyone there. I just went down again. That's pretty fantastic. There we are. That's a skill. That is a skill. Instigator right there. Instigator in the library. Which, God, there's so many books in the library. Makes sense. That's the stupidest thing I've ever said. I really do feel like that is the stupidest thing I've ever said. You're just like no one, Paul Williams and Matt Hornick. You two are just like the two guys that no one remembers at school. God, whatever happened to those guys? I can't remember. Actually, I'm not too sure. The thing about that is you barely remember anyone. But there you go. Beautiful. Fearless. I mean, doesn't look like anyone's here, so we're going to go ahead and just continue onwards. Wow, the frame rate right now. Just go to normal speed for now. Why is it so bad? I think I need to maybe double down on a few of these graphical settings, ladies and gentlemen. I understand it's quite a graphically intensive game. We got super sampling on right now. Let's just go ahead and take that off. Oh. Okay. Interesting. It's not really done anything. Also, I'm not too sure if that just did something wrong. It doesn't really look like it's changed anything whatsoever. I imagine it's due to the resolution. But yeah, we'll go back to super sampling because I do notice a few problems without it. So there we go. We'll just accept that. Also, it doesn't look like it's really bugged with the recording, but I'm going to find out anyway. There we are. Anyway, we are back. Nothing happened. Everything is all fine. I did just delete. I did just went there. Did I say that I went? I can't remember now. I said it about 5 seconds ago and I just forgot. Well, forget about it. We need to chop down all of these trees in preparation for us actually expanding into the world. But we don't really want to chop too many of them down. Apparently we can actually make trees as objects now. That's interesting. Taking steps against global warming is all your responsibility. Okay, I like it. How did we get rid of these trees? I cannot remember. Is it set on mail room? Okay, they've added a mail room now. We'll go ahead and get something like that set up. Demolish. Would it be demolish objects? Yeah, okay, it seems to be demolish objects. But we have to sort of cursor around it, which is very weird. But there you go. We'll get that sorted out. We'll just get all these red. We'll get them all red. There we are. Fantastic. And we'll work on the top and bottom part of the cells. We want to get this entire chunk installed into our prison. It's going to look like a fantastic mech suit. We'll have the 2 arms right here. It's more like a weird... I'm not too sure what this prison is, to be honest with you. It looks like an abomination, but that's fine. We're going to live with that abomination, because that abomination is all we've got, damn it. That abomination is all we've got.